say, right, The Boy 2. I will say, firstly, I'm hoping that this movie is not going to be like The Woman in Black 2. I'm hoping that it's not going to be The Woman in Black 2. A film which has nothing to do with its predecessor other than the title. The Boy, I own it, and I keep it in its keep case, and I've kept the price sticker on it, right, and the other label also which came with it when it was on the shop shelf. It was a self-contained movie, completely a self-contained movie. The grandparents, well, not the grandparents, was it the grandparents? No, it wasn't. The young girl just answered an advert, didn't she, in the paper. The elderly couple, they were the parents of Brahms, weren't they? That's right, they were the parents, weren't they? They were just elderly, weren't they? They must have just had Brahms in later life. That's right, they were the parents of Brahms, they weren't the grandparents of Brahms, were they? They were just the parents, yeah. They, spoilers, because they died, Brahms' parents died in it, and we had the outcome at the end of the movie where Brahms was an elderly lad, and the puppet was just the image of him, basically. So Brahms could keep his parents trapped there. So then he had to live his life, because he had rouged his life that he was alive, and the doll was to keep his parents there, wasn't it? Looking after him. It was something like that, wasn't it? At the end of The Boy was the reveal was that all that what I've just said was all explained. A wonderful narrative, wonderful practical narrative. All I've just said then in a few minutes, all unravelled. Wonderful, I thought, absolutely wonderful, wunderbar movie. It's just a really great movie, solid movie, but self-contained. I saw Boy 2, the trailer dropped the other day, and I've been dying to do the trailer reaction ever since, I've been dying to do it. I still haven't got around to doing Spectre's sequel, and I still haven't got around to doing the new Ghostbusters trailer, the Spectre sequel trailer, the Bond Spectre sequel trailer, as No Time to Die, and the new Ghostbusters movies reaction. I still haven't got around to doing them yet. Specifically so, the new James Bond trailer reaction, because I did promise a few uploads back, I did promise that would be the next video for this channel, my trailer reaction to Spectre sequel. But then the sequel to this dropped. I want to do the Ghostbusters movie sequel. I want to do the Ghostbusters trailer reaction. I definitely want to do that, and I will do that. And I still haven't got round to watching the two trailers, the Bond and the Ghostbusters trailer. I still haven't seen them, deliberately so. Boy 2, I'm finding it very difficult to resist not watching the trailer for The Boy 2, finding it very difficult, which I think out of the three of them, I'm doing The Boy 2 first. Forgive me. Sequel. When I first saw The Boy, I never even thought of a sequel. Never thought. After I saw it and bought it, put it on my shelf, I never hoped for a sequel. I never even thought maybe, I wonder, I never even thought, I wonder, you know what I mean? I never even thought, even for a second's ponder that maybe there could be a sequel. Never at all. Complete shock. Absolute shock. Complete shock. Completely. Absolute shock. Maybe the elderly couple had died. Which just leaves the 3 young people. Just because Brahms, we never saw, just because Brahms never died doesn't warrant a sequel. Surely this movie never made that much money. Surely not. Surely not. The boyfriend of her, actually, he died, didn't he? And we'll come back to me, the memories now. Brahms killed him, didn't he? When he was lying back on his back on the carpet, on the rug. If my memory serves me, Brahms killed him, didn't he? He died, didn't he? The boyfriend of the girl. It just leaves 2 of them, doesn't it? Doesn't it? That's right. He was killed by Brahms, wasn't he? Didn't Brahms stick a piece of the broken mask, stab it down into his face? And I'm going to watch this trailer now for the first time, and I will react to it live for you. So, select it. Got 3 choices here. YouTube has pulled up 3 choices for the trailer. I don't know which one to watch. I will pull it up, and I will do a 3, 2, 1 countdown for you at home, so you can pull it up too, so you can perhaps watch along with me. But you've all probably seen it. In fact, no, actually, The Boy 2 has only just landed, hasn't it? Ghostbusters and Spectre sequel, that was ages ago. This is actually still quite new, so you may not have seen it. So we've got 3, and all 3 of them have different times. We've got Movieclips trailer, which is 2:34. We've got Film Selects trailer, which is 2:41, and we've got IGN trailer 2:24. 3 different times. And they've all 3 have been watched. All 3 have a large viewership. I'm trying to choose now which one to watch. Trailer on Movieclips. Not necessarily the longest one, not necessarily. Film Select, IGN, 2:24. I'll go to the 2:34 one, the one with the middle time, running time. Movieclips, the trailer Movieclips put out, yeah. Trailer number 1, Movieclips trailers, on Movieclips trailers channel. It's called Brahms, ... The Boy 2 trailer number 1. Open brackets, 2020, the year 2020, close brackets. So we're getting it this year. Watch it now. I'm going to pull it up and pause it. Right, paused it. Right, I've got a horrible feeling. Right, pausing it. Right, I've got a horrible feeling there's going to be nobody from the previous movie in it. In other words, the caretaker and the young nanny who answered the ad. I've got a horrible feeling those 2 are not going to be in it. It's going to be, like I said, a Woman in Black 2, where it's simply just going to have the title share the same title, but with the number 2 again. I've got a terrible feeling that's going to be the case. And it's going to have none of the lore from the first movie. Get a little simple little lore which this movie had so well. Here we go. I've waited like 3 days to be able to watch this trailer. Okay. put it in high def. And we'll put it in large screen as possible. Okay. Please God, let either the lad or the girl both be in it. Please. Right, again, we're not going to be able to have the volume on because of copyright. So sorry. I'll probably end up watching this and just saying something at the end. That's how I'll probably do this, okay? To me it looks like it's London. It looks like London. I can see Tower Bridge. So fingers crossed we're in England, because that's where the first movie was set, in England. Okay, right, without further ado, let's watch it together. 3, 2, 1. It's got coming soon as well. There's no date. That's quite cause for suspicion as well. It's a remake of the first one. Exactly the same in England. If not, the actors in it have very English sounding accents. I think the kids in it are all English. I think I didn't have it on that loud, so I didn't quite hear, but I think I was getting English accents. The landscape, the cityscape at the beginning was London. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was Tower Bridge. I'm not gonna say, yeah, told you so. Complete letdown. I won't say that. I'm not going to. And that everything I was paranoid about it not being is the case. Absolutely more the case. Absolutely no association whatsoever with the first one. Not zero. Zilch. No. It is exactly what I despised. Exactly like the woman in Black 2. Exactly. Just shared in the name. Having nothing to do, just like having similar lore, it does actually have that similar, at least it's like the doll in the old house. It looks like the same house where we saw a reverse shot. It looked like Katie Holmes' character running in between the walls. I'm not going to start ranting and raving about how awful it is basically being a remake of the first one. I'm not going to, right? Not going to. I'm not going to. It's even a completely different, actually a different doll as well, as if they've had to make a new one for legal reasons, yeah. That they can only make one in the likeness. It cannot be the actual one. That's what it appears to be the case. Yeah, it's basically a rip-off. It's basically a remake of the first one. By the looks of it, it must be by a competing studio, or it could even be the same studio, couldn't it? Just simply doing it again, but with not with more known actresses, because the only one I recognised was Katie Holmes. Even the child actress, that looks like the child actress. Actually, I thought I recognised the young girl. She's the one from Quiet Place, isn't it? I've not seen that movie, the first one. I've not seen The Quiet Place. I've not seen that. But that's her from that movie, isn't it? I haven't seen that movie. I'm waiting to see the trailer for that. I want to try and see Quiet Place before I do the trailer reaction to A Quiet Place 2. I believe that's her, isn't it? Yeah. They're repeating that movie, but with more well-known actors, aren't they? It's criminal. It's criminal, and it's a crime shame. But where could they have gone? I was right, wasn't I? I was right. Where could they have gone? We'd have got a Taken 2 and then a Taken 3. Otherwise, wouldn't we? Would we have wanted that? The main player in this movie was the fact that Brahms was hiding between the walls, wasn't it? That was the main player in this movie, wasn't it? Along with his parents and those three. Even though Brahms at the end of this movie was still alive, in effect, he did die, didn't he? Making this movie self-contained completely. Why do they do that? Why do they do what they've just done? Why again? Why again? Man, why? Bad, man, bad. Naughty Hollywood studios. Naughty. The next one. Definitely want to make it Spectre sequel. Yeah, it's going to be Spectre sequel. I've even got this to say that I've just seen the movie. So when I watch the sequel's trailer, when I react to it, I'll be able to say that I have seen Spectre finally. I promise. Next. Okay, over now.